Hello there, it's welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, even though we're a little bit late to the party, is going to be Azure Lane removing some skins due to Google Play Store policy. Now, I want to go over a couple of things. First of all, why I think this is deserved. Chill, let me explain. And then, second, a little bit of my personal opinion as to why I think this keeps happening with multiple gacha games. We'll go over multiple gachas that in the last 6 months all have been hit by Google, asking them to remove only specific skins that they are not the worst skins in the game or the ones with the most fan service. So let's start, as usual, by leaving a like and subscribing, whether you're waiting for me. We're trying to reach 10k in 2025, right? A good goal to have, boys. That's it. Showing the skins that they are removing for Azure Lane, that should be the first thing we talk about. So you can see the skins are good skins, but by Azure Lane standards, they are not like the worst they have. Even this skin, this is the most that you will see from the ones that they are removing. As some people were saying, it could be the alcohol right here, as you can see, because multiple of the skins have alcohol, but it's not all of them. And then when we talk about the other games that were hit by the censorship, they have zero alcohol. So I really doubt that's the case. In my opinion, I think it's either mass reporting to the application by either other companies, angry mobs, your usual favorite forums online, or someone with enough influence that complains and then they remove a few skins to be like, oh yeah, we complied, we helped you out. I think it's either that or just automatic checks that the Google AI does, because Google doesn't care. Let's start with this. Google doesn't give a fuck if people are gambling or if people are spending thousands of dollars or if there is Coomer content on their games or if companies inflict copyright laws constantly. How many gachas have you seen on the App Store that are blatant ripoffs of Naruto, One Piece, Pokemon? Anything you can think of, there is a ripoff on the Play Store making money. Google doesn't care, so that's the first thing, right? And then the second thing, if you pair that with Google doesn't care, is that companies have to comply. Like, you are not gonna talk back to Google because what do you gain if you talk back to Google, right? For example, in my case, right, I talked back to Google and I was like, hey, my thumbnails use in-game assets from your app store, and I got demonetized. So it makes no sense to talk back to the people who are paying you at the end of the day. And this is not only applicable to YouTube, but Twitch with the VTubers, or Twitch with the clear, right, favoritism against specific content creators and how they mistreat others, or any other platform, be it TikTok, Twitter, it doesn't matter. Any social media, you either play by the rules if you want to make money in there, or you kind of get fucked. The other thing is that people were saying that, they should be making like a PC client in order to solve this issue. Also, it's kind of funny that this is like a 2018 skin, by the way. Kind of, really old skin that is also getting removed. It's a pity, but it is what it is. Companies don't wanna make PC clients. Companies are, gacha companies specifically, are fucking lazy and they want the minimum effort for the maximum reward. You can like these games. My whole channel is gacha games, okay? Like, no one can tell me, oh, Sefhi, you just hate gachas. No, bitch. I'm making a living out of playing gacha games. I'm addicted. I love them, okay? I love my dopamine hits every day. That's it, man. They don't like making PC clients. Most of these gacha games use Unity. They can make a PC client. They don't want to. They don't want to handle multiple versions, different servers, etc. They are lazy, just like most of us are. So they prefer to stay on Google, right? They will not be making those PC clients. And even if they make the PC clients, that's a really minority of the players. We are you have to understand that we PC gamers, right, are the minority nowadays. Most people play on their phones or on their consoles. They don't have PCs. Most people don't have them. Now, the other thing that people were also saying it would be a solution is to go into alternative stores, like for example, QWAP. This is like a really stupid idea, or how to put it to not offend anyone if you thought about this. This is not like a stupid idea in the sense of, oh, you're retarded. No, it's a stupid idea because the amount of users that QWAP or TapTap has in contrast to Google, do you think the company behind Azure Lane or any other gacha wants to be an exclusive for QWAP? I'm gonna put a simple example. Haze River was hit with censorship as well on the Japanese version. And on the global version, they are following similar to the JP schedule and everything, right? So, and they complied and removed those skins, even though the Taiwanese version is exclusive for QL. Because the money they make on the Taiwanese version versus global and JP is not comparable. they don't care enough, right? Like if you're a company at the end of the day, right, you want to make money, you're making a gacha. You want to make money. You're not making a gacha out of passion for game development. So this is not either a solution. It's nice to have the option to decensor these games via PC or alternatives APKs like some companies do, but for the most part, these companies want to stay here. And that's my reason as to why I said at the beginning of the video that these companies deserve when they get censored. Because if you are playing Azur Lane, right, and you put that your game is PEGI 16, you deserve to be censored. If you are playing fucking Apocalypse and your game is PEGI 12, if you get censored, it's your fault, the developers, right? If you are playing Haze River and it's PEGI 12 when Haze River has skins way worse than Azur Lane, fuck you, get censored. All gacha games should be 18 and above. And I don't care about this. Like, I will never change my opinion on this. This is gambling for kids. And that's what I will always say, that if you get censored, it's kind of the developer's fault for trying to push these PEGI ratings backwards, right? For trying to always be between PEGI 3 and PEGI 16, that's where they always want to be. Because if we're talking about this type of apps, right, and I go to Apuestas, which is betting in Spanish, and I go here, this is PEGI 18. Now you probably are thinking, well, but I am, I can make money with these apps. I cannot make money with my gachas. I agree. You are always losing on a gacha game, and you are also always losing on a betting app. So what I'm trying to say is that if your game has any type of gambling, it shouldn't be allowed for anything below PEGI 16 at least. I think it should be PEGI 18, but at least PEGI 16. With that said, I'm actually pretty surprised that Brown 2 has not been hit by any censorship, considering they are PEGI 12. This game has been pushing really hard the boundaries of the interactions and how further they can get away with those things, to be honest, okay? If you guys haven't seen them, I recommend you check the Brown 2 subreddit or a video if you want to see any, so you can see those interactions. But yeah, other games that have been hit, like I was saying, Haze River, I made a video back in the day, and also Snowbreak, once by the Chinese government and then once by Google. At the end of the day, Google is a business that, whatever they say, you have to do. This is like every time you're watching a video and someone is talking about suicide and then they censor the word. I'm demonetized, so I can say it. Or they're making a video on disgusting crimes, be it rape, murder, whatever, and all of these words are censored. It's the thing. And you actually put these words and get away with it for a long time? Yeah. But then you will go into the same issue of getting age-restricted videos or YouTube removing some of them. It's the same thing for these games, right? They post their games and automatic checks or someone complaining, for the most part, will actually, from time to time, trigger these Google checks. So on one hand, I understand Google doing those things. On the other, I hate Google because they are really, really hypocrite. For example, allowing literal porn on YouTube, or allowing, a few years ago, if you guys remember, monkey abuse, and the people were using those videos as a way for racism against black people. And not only that, but the false advertisement constantly on the videos you can find in YouTube, the copyright abuse that's going on not only in YouTube but also with all of the rip-offs in the Play Store, everything else, right? Like, Google just wants to make money. At the end of the day, you either play by the rules or you get fucked. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this and mention most of the games going on and rant about gacha games as usual, because I enjoy ranting about games. That said, tomorrow we have a couple new games, okay, to play. So we're gonna be live in a few hours. So we're gonna be playing Soul of Dragon. It's a new Chinese gacha. If you guys wanna come by, say hello. We're gonna be live a few hours before Nick and Reset, most likely. That's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to go over a little bit of what's going on with Azur Lane, my opinion as the CEO of Kumer Gacha Games, and my hopes for the future, right? Surely, one day, Google will make all of these companies be 18+. That's it. That's gonna be for this one. Love you all, bossos. Have a great day. Good luck with your pool dinner dates. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。